So now we are going to dress Shree Radha Kunja Bihari, and this was the last dress. So slowly, gently, gradually you remove the vaga. I'm not going to show you too much. And with Radharani you turn her around, unless you are a Mataji. You turn her around and I dress her backwards. And then you remove all these Masai beads. This was the African theme dress. I'm not going further because I'm going to start doing the hair, removing the hairs and redoing the hair. But just to show you, just for the hair alone, there's about 200 just clips and about 80 flowers that have come out. And then we will put new ones all through, new different colors of clips, new outfit, and complete new hairstyle, new tilaks, everything. So this is just to show that this was that Masai bead dress. It's so beautiful. It's one of the best ones. I did the local ones. It was so nice designing it for Radhaji. But yeah. Okay, see you on the other side. So it normally takes an almost 45 to 1 hour, minutes to 1 hour just to remove all the current jewelries. You can see all these jewelries from the last dress. Then you have to all pack it nicely. And you know, when you are dressing deities, it's not like just dressing dolls and that's it. It takes days. You know, I'm not an initiated devotee, so I can imagine what initiated devotees go through. But you have to cleanse yourself, just not the body, but the mind, your spirituality, your spiritual mind, to dress deities. It's not like you're just taking a doll and that's it, let's dress them up and have fun. No. Of course you have fun in dressing deities, but you have to treat it like, you know, it's that you're dressing the Supreme. So then how you pack this, how you pack all this jewelry, how do you prepare the hair, the wigs. Just to do the hair will take me about 35 minutes for each deity. And you have to put your love, your heart in it, and no distractions. This I'm doing today because a lot of people ask me to show them about deity dressing. I can't show you the physical deities when we are being dressed. It's like, would you show yourself when you're getting dressed or in the bathroom, right? So you have to observe that respect, a higher respect. But I'm just teaching you little bits and bobs, because a lot of people say, oh, can we come and dress your deities? I don't allow it because of cleanliness. I know if there's purity in devotees, yes. But just anybody, I don't, because there has to be some kind of, you know, you don't allow somebody to, in your bathroom or in your dress room, to dress you unless, you know, I don't know. Yeah. So now once all this is packed and done away, you start preparing, wash the deities, wipe them, clean them nicely with love, with mantras. And then you start preparing the dress for the next one and lay out the jewelry and everything. So it's normally a 3 to 3.5 hour procedure. Of course, you dress them with real flowers too, but on the turbans and that I put these, because in the mandir, of course, in the big altars, they have real flowers, but at home altars, sometimes real flowers becomes a challenge and time-wise, so I always try to add these in the turbans. And then, of course, I will get garlands put in and venis and that with real flowers, each one to their own, yeah? Look, this will make such a nice... I have, you know, when you're dressing deities, I'll be honest and I'll tell you from every time I say, oh, I'll put this and I'll do, it never works. Somehow when you meditate on the gopis and the sakis and to say on them, please come help me dress Krishna. You challenge Krishna, please help me make Radharani look good. And you tell Radharani, oh, we have to make Krishna good. And somehow, somewhere, believe me, something takes an energy or a spirit takes over your being and you dress them. And when they are dressed, you don't believe, oh my God, did we do this? You know? And I don't let anyone do it. I do it on my own, at my own pace. If somebody comes, fine, but I prefer to do it at my own time, at my own rules and pace. I don't follow any major rules. I always believe that Krishna always looks at your heart and the innocence and the love that you have, rather than following too many rules before, like I'm not initiated yet. I love this. And now you wipe the altar or wherever you place your deities. It has to be spotlessly clean. Say any nice mantras in your mind. Today, obviously, because I'm doing this video, otherwise I normally don't talk. But because a lot of people have requested me, I'm just showing you basics. Okay? So you clean the altar really nicely. So you wipe the deities, you give them a nice bath, abhisheka. I won't show you too much, but you have to do it very gently to Shree Radha and Shree Krishna. Radhaji, as I told you, from the back onward, not front facing, depending on the purity and depending on how you are as a devotee. And then I'm doing this with the camera. I'm not supposed to talk and this, but because of special requests, I'm doing this. You press the deity's feet to make sure that they are okay. Give them a nice massage. Yeah. Gently, don't hurt. It's like, imagine if someone hurts your eyes. Gently, rub gently, say prayers, mantras. Don't hurt them. Be nice, talk nicely. See, premti. Haribol. And the head, I massage my deities, but I can't show you that right now. Gently massage the fingers, each finger. And trust me, I feel like crying when I do this. Genuinely, you should have tears in your eyes that you have the opportunity to do this. It's how your bow is. You remember, you're not just dressing a doll. Your bow should be you're dressing Bhagwanji, and you have the privilege to do this. Place his fingers. Think of it, I'm sure when we see Bhagwan, we won't even have the courage to do all this, but this is the bow you give, You should feel very emotional doing this. So once you have bathed or given abhishek to the deities, you get the new outfit ready. You sort of say a prayer for it. It's Krishna's dhoti, maybe his turban. We don't know. We'll see. And see? So beautiful. And you pray the Bhagwanji, if I'm making any errors, forgive me. So now the dress is ready. You start with Radhaji first. Okay? So as you can see, this is just rough yet. Nothing is ready. So we have dressed Radhaji from the back. I can't show you too much, just a basic. So Radhaji has been dressed from the back. Obviously I'll have to adjust everything when I turn her around. This is for Maryada. I can't explain to you what, but I guess you know what I'm trying to say. And then we'll turn around in a bit. Now we start with Krishnaji. Okay? So now once Radhaji is being turned, we've still got lots to do. We're not even halfway there. Now we put the dhoti for Shri Krishna. Won't show you too much, just basic. Then we adjust all this, right? We'll have to do all that. We'll do it in a bit. So once the dhoti is on, then we start going into jewelry that will not get affected. That probably get in the way before you put the wigs and the hair. Hair alone is a very stressful thing. Hair alone will take me about 45-50 minutes or even an hour. And then Krishna's turban is the biggest challenge of my life every time. And let's hope that we can be done in half an hour for turban. So as I told you, 3.5 hours minimum I need. Okay? So you see? Look at how beautiful this is. So once the basic outfit is ready, you start getting the jewelry ready. Get to your safe and remove all the beautiful gold you have for Krishna. and start getting them ready. They'll keep their kangans ready, their chains ready, the gold ready, and all the singar, as we say, the dressing should be ready. Then we have their clips and pins, and so these go on before the hair is done. Should be the last thing done, and then the tilak and tika should be there. Yeah. When you're getting them to wear the bangles and the jewelry, don't hurt them. Be gracious, be calm. Okay? Don't rush and just chalo, let's put them on. Assume that it's flesh and skin and you'll hurt somebody or pinch somebody. You must have that bow that you cannot pinch Bhagwanji. Even though I tell Bhagwanji, run away for a bit, let the gopis and sakis stay here, some kind, so I don't hurt you. But you have to have that everything, like you shouldn't hurt them, pinch them, how there shouldn't be any pain. Then you start adjusting all the cash and try to see if you can hang them or whatever. And yet I've still not finished. I've not even started on the wigs and the hair or anything. I'm just doing this thing, because once I put this, then only I can put the hair and the turbans, because these are fixed on then. Yeah, see, they'll settle. I can't show you too much because obviously, and then every time it's a different. You don't have any rules. You do how your heart goes. Okay. So see, now we've got these layers going. Every time it's different, and then we've got that one going there, and we attach it to Radhaji. So you see, so that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So now that the jewelry and the outfit is done, again I repeat, before the hair is done, now we start looking for the tilaks, okay, and the chanlas. Now I am a drama person, as you know from my experience of being a drama actor, whatever you call me. I like something flamboyant, and the bases I always use big chanlas, and then I like diamantes, and I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds here, something like that. Look at that. Oh, so let's work on this. So I'll start working on the chanlas now. Normally I don't show this, but dressing deity is not like a competition. Okay, your deities have to look better than this, or you have to compete with the temple, because you can never. I mean, what Vrindavan and Mayapur and all these beautiful temples, Nairobi, and they do, I can't do it. I'm not qualified. But it's your bow, as I said, it's how much, and you don't be chingus with your deco. Enjoy it. Don't worry what people say. You do what you want to do. It is how your energy, your spirit is at the time. You don't have to worry. Like I overdo it with chanlas. You see, I put so many, but you'll see it will all be covered. You won't even notice this. See? Like these were for eyebrows, but I'm going to make tilaks out of it, you see? Similarly with Radhaji as well. You see, I'm not showing you too much, see? Yeah? Now the hard part starts, the hair. I have got 4 to 5 hair pieces. I don't know which one I'm going to use for Krishna or Sri Radhaji. Of course, with the camera, I can't show you how to do the hair and the wigs. But designing the hair will take almost maybe 45 minutes to an hour even. And I love this. Since I was a child, I used to play with dolls and used to only do hair. And I'm not a hairdresser. But somehow, when it comes to deities, I just love doing hair. I have so many wigs for deities. And I will see what my mood and what comes out of it. I leave it to the Sakis and the Gopis to come help. So yeah, it's one of the nicest things, but it is hard. This is hard work starts now. And then the turban is the biggest challenge. Okay, so Krishna Bhagwan, I have decided I want this wig. So I'm going to slowly, I'm just doing this with the camera, but after this I can't use the camera because I need to do it. So I want to give this look. So I want to put just a clip here for now to hold that section. Then I'll adjust it. Remember, Krishna Bhagwan has lots of curly hairs, but sometimes he shows his hair, sometimes it depends which mood, Leela he is in, then he won't show. We'll see, okay? So see you on the other side. Now we start the turban. Because I have the phone, it's very hard for me. But I have a thing I have in mind, a design. So I'm just um, rolling and rolling and rolling. So I am not a very good turban maker like the mandir. I mean, God, Vrindavan and Nairobi and all this. Oh, I wish I could have someone teach me. But I try my own thing. I like to be unique and different. So I'm going to make the turban. So I'm going to use this as my turban base, okay? So now that the turban is done, yes, the turban is done. It's a different turban. It's not a conventional turban that you see in the temples. I do it differently. So now, Krishna is very naughty, nutcut, very naughty, always gets scolded, always in Leela form, always playing around, always in the forest or wherever. So his hair is always rough. So I am going to leave his hair rough, okay? And then we find the little clips, and now we're going to start decorating every bits with clips and make him look stunning and sparkly. Don't forget, we only started with Krishna. We got Radharani. It's another hour to go. Hello. Remember, peacock feather is absolutely a must. Don't forget. Haribol. So I put this thing here and this big blob here, and I don't like it. So after 1.5 hours, redoing the hair. Radhaji's hair is not nice. So let's redo it.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare